Now we will start a solution of question number 4. Very first trading account start with the item 2 opening stock. Then we have to write 2 purchase less return. Credit side buy sales less return. Okay, then we will see our first item. Our first item is opening stock. Opening stock amount is 25,000. So opening stock we will write outer column amount 25,000. Next item is debtor. Debtors will be in balance sheet asset side. So balance sheet asset side. So we will move on balance sheet asset side. Very first item sundry debtors. Debtor amount is 80,500. So we will write in inner column 80,500, and we know we have 2 adjustments on debtor. Very first new RDD and reserve for discount on debtor. Okay, so we have to leave 3 line for the adjustment. Next item is bill receivable. Again bill receivable belongs to asset side. So balance sheet asset side we have to write bill receivable outer column amount will be 10,000 because there is no adjustment on bill receivable. Next item is purchase. Purchase we know trading account. Purchase goes to trading account. Debit side inner column and amount of purchase is 2,08,500. So inner column 2,08,500. Our next item is carriage inward. Carriage inward goes to trading account. Debit side to carriage inward. Carriage inward outer column 1,000. Carriage inward outer column amount is 3,000. Next carriage outward profit and loss account. Debit side we have to leave 2 carriage inward. After that we have to leave 6 to 7 line for the further item in trading account. Then we have to write 2 carriage outward outer column, and amount is 4,500. Next item is motor vehicle. Motor vehicle will be goes to trading account. Motor vehicle is an asset, so it will goes to balance sheet asset side. So balance sheet asset side, come to balance sheet asset side, write down motor vehicle. Amount of motor vehicle is 55,000 directly outer column because it has no adjustment. Next item is journal expenses. Journal expense goes to profit and loss account. So we will write 2 journal expenses directly outer column. Amount of journal expense is 1,800 directly outer column. Next item is export duty. Again profit and loss account to export duty. Amount of export duty is 900. So we will write outer column 900. Next item is advertisement, and amount of advertisement is 4,800. Advertisement has some extra information, so it will write in inner column 4,800 because it has hidden adjustment. Next item printing and stationery. So profit and loss account to printing and stationery. Inner column 1,200 because it has adjustment and we had put a star mark on it. Next item is drawings. Drawings related to partners capital. So come to partners capital account, debit side, and write down amount of drawing two drawings. First write down two drawings. Amount of Mira's drawing is 3,500. So in Mira column 3,500 and Madhav is 2,000. So Madhav column 2,000. Next item is leasehold property, leasehold premises. So balance sheet, come to balance sheet asset side, leasehold premises, inner column 1,10,000 and we have to leave one line for adjustment. Next item is cash at bank. So balance sheet asset side, cash at bank, outer column 45,000. Next item is furniture, balance sheet asset side, furniture, amount 8,300. Now we will move on credit side of trial balance. Very first item is bank overdraft. Bank overdraft goes to balance sheet liability side. So come to balance sheet liability side. We have to leave balance sheet liability side. We have to leave 3 to 4 line for partners capital account balances. Then we have to write bank overdraft, directly outer column. Amount of bank overdraft is 5,000. Next item is bills payable, balance sheet liability side, bills payable, outer column 12,500. Next item is creditors, again balance sheet liability side, creditors, outer column 68,000. Amount of creditor is 68,000. Next item is sales. Sales goes to trading account. Trading account already we have written buy sales and we have written less returns 1,000. So we have to write sales in inner column and amount of sale is 3,25,000. 3,25,000 inner column and we have to deduct sales return 1,000. So outer column will be 3,24,000. Next item is outstanding rent. Outstanding rent is in trial balance, so it will goes to balance sheet liability side. Balance sheet liability side we have written bank overdraft, bills payable, creditor. Then we have to write outstanding rent. Outstanding rent, directly outer column. Amount is 2,000. Next, unpaid wages. Again balance sheet liability side, unpaid wages, amount is 1,500. Next item is capital. Capital balances of Meera and Madhav. Capital balance of Meera and Madhav will be goes to related to partners capital, so it will goes to balance sheet. Related to partners, so it will goes to partners capital account, and we have to open partners capital account through by in partners capital account credit side we have to write by balance brought down. Amount of Meera's capital is 75,000 and Madhav capital is 75,000. Next item is purchase return. Purchase return, trading account, debit side. Already we have written to purchase. Then we have written less returns. In that we have to write purchase return amount, and purchase return amount is 1,000. We have to deduct 2,08,500 minus 1,000. So outer column 2,07,500. This is called posting. Now we have posted the items in trading, profit and loss, partners capital and balance sheet. Now we will move on adjustment. Adjustment number 1 is closing stock. Closing stock is valued rupees 32,000 and we know the effect of closing stock. Closing stock effect will be, first effect will be in trading account credit side and second effect will be in balance sheet asset side. So we will write trading account credit side by closing stock. Amount of closing stock is 32,000, directly outer column. Second effect will be in balance sheet. So come to balance sheet and write down After furniture, write down closing stock. Amount of closing stock is 32,000. Now first adjustment is over. Second adjustment is provide provision for doubtful debts 2,000. Provision for doubtful debts means new RDD. Doubtful debts will be calculated on sundry debtors, and sundry debtors are in balance sheet. So we have written very first item debtors. On it we have to calculate RDD amount. So we will write balance sheet asset side debtors we have written. In that very first line we have to write less provision for bad debts, or RDD we can say. Provision for debts amount is 2,000. 80,500 minus 80,500 minus 2,000. So inner column 78,500. 78,500. Now come to profit and loss account. See, in the profit and loss account we have 2 carriage outward, 2 journal expense, 2 export duty, 2 advertisement, 2 printing and stationery, but there is no bad debts is there. So we have to write 2 bad debts. 2 bad debts, put dash, add new bad debts, dash, add new RDD, write down amount 2,000, then write 2,000, then write less old RDD, कुछ भी नहीं है, dash, outer column will be 2,000. अगर आपके पास bad debts है तो भी आपको इस तरह से फॉर्मूला लिखना है, नहीं है बट आरडीडी का एडजस्टमेंट आया है तो भी आपको इस तरह से फॉर्मूला लिख के लिखना है. क्या लिखेंगे फॉर्मूला? 2 bad debts, add new bad debts, add new RDD, then leave one line and write down less old RDD. Okay. Now next adjustment is create reserve for discount on debtor at the rate 3%. Reserve for discount on debtor. Now debtors, again debtors in balance sheet asset side. So come to balance sheet asset side. See, we have written debtors 80,500 less provision for debts 2,000. Now our net debtor amount is 78,500. On this 78,500 we have to calculate 3% reserve for discount on debtor. So write down less discount on debtor at the rate 3%. Okay. Now amount net debtor amount is 78,500. On it we have to calculate 3%. 3 upon 100. 0 0 get cancelled. 3 5 are 15. 3 8 are 24. 24 plus 1 25. 2 carry. 3 7 are 27. 3 7 are 21. 21 plus 2 23. So 2,355 is our discount on debtor. So this amount will be deducted from debtors. So 2,355 is a reserve for discount on debtor. So it will be deducted from debtor. So come to balance sheet asset side. We have written less discount on debtor. Write down amount 2,355. Deduct this amount. 10 minus 5 5. 9 minus 5 4. 4 minus 3 1. 8 minus 2 6. Outer column will be 76,145. Now this discount on debtor will be in profit and loss account debit side. We have to write 2 reserve for discount on debtor. Reserve for discount on debtor. Amount will be in outer column 2,355. Okay. Now the next adjustment is valued of leasehold premises on 31st March 2019 is 1 lakh. See, leasehold premises, and leasehold premises is in balance sheet asset side. See, we have written leasehold premises 1,10,000 and we had leave one line for adjustment. So in that line we have to write less. See, now the value of leasehold premises is 1 lakh. Earlier the value is 1,10,000. Now the value is 1 lakh. So value increases or decreases? Decreases. How much is decreasing? 10,000. So we have to write less depreciation 10,000. Outer column 1 lakh. First effect. less from leasehold premises. Second effect, profit and loss account, debit side to depreciation on leasehold premises. Amount outer column 10,000. Next adjustment is outstanding expenses. Printing and stationery is 500. See, we have written in profit and loss to printing and stationery, and we had leave one line for adjustment. In that line we have to write add outstanding. Any outstanding we have to add. Outstanding, amount of outstanding is 500, outer column 1700. Second effect will be in balance sheet liability side. We have written unpaid wages, write down outstanding printing and stationery amount 500. Okay. Now one more hidden adjustment is remaining, that is advertisement. See, advertisement amount is 4,800, but it has some extra information. Advertisement amount is 8,400. It is paid for 3 years. 3 years with effect from 1st October 2018. 1st October 2018. That means we have to calculate for 1 year first. So 4,800 divided by 3 for 1 year. Okay. We are calculating advertisement for 1 year. 3 ones are 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 6 are 18. For 1 year, 1,600. So for 6 months. For 6 months. Why 6 months? Because with effect from 1st October 2018. That means from 1st October we are taking the advertisement, and from 1st October till 31st March 2019, how many months? 6 months. For 1 year 1,600. So for 6 months it will be 800. So 800 is our advertisement expense for this financial year. Okay. This 800 will be in outer column, and rest 4,800 minus 800. 4,800 minus 800 amount is 4,000. This 4,000 is prepaid. This 4,000 is prepaid. So we will write in profit and loss account, debit side, advertisement we have already written. In that we have to write less prepaid expense 4,000, outer column 800. Okay. Second effect in balance sheet asset side, balance sheet asset side, prepaid advertisement, outer column 4,000. Now we have done all the adjustment. We have to do casting. We will start casting. Now we have done posting, adjustment we have solved. Now we have next step is casting. Final step of for question is casting the account. Very first we have to cast trading account. Trading account credit side, our amount is 3,24,000 and 32,000. Both we have to add. So trading account credit side total is 3,56,000. Trading account credit side total is trading account. See here everyone. Trading account credit side total is 3,56,000 and trading account debit total is 2,35,500. So which side is heavy? Credit side is heavy. When credit side is heavy, that means gross profit. So gross profit amount is 1,20,500. 1,20,500. Trading account credit side total is 3,56,000. Trading account debit side total is 2,35,500. So gross profit amount is 1,20,500. We will write trading account both the side 3,56,000 56,000. Here also 3,56,000. From 3,56,000 we have to deduct debit total 2,35,500. So balancing amount is 1,20,500. It's called gross profit. So 2, gross profit carried down. This gross profit transferred to profit and loss account credit side by gross profit brought down. Profit and loss account credit side by gross profit amount 1,20,500. Now we have to cast profit and loss account. Profit and loss account credit side we have only one item, that is gross profit, and amount of gross profit is 1,20,500. Okay. Now see, debit side we have carriage outward, journal expenses, export duty, advertisement, printing stationery, bad debts, reserve for discount on data, and depreciation. Trading account, profit and loss account. See, profit and loss account credit side total we have only 1,20,500. Now debit side total is 24,055. 24,055. Again credit side heavy, so we are getting net profit of rupees 96,445. 96,445. Credit side total is 1,20,500. Debit side total is 24,055. So net profit amount is 96,445. We will write both the side heavy amount. Heavy amount is 1,20,500. Here also 1,20,500. From 1,20,500 we have to reduce 24,055. So we will get amount 96,445. This is called net profit. So we will write net profit carried down. This net profit distributed amongst partners capital. So to partners capital, write down the partner name. Partner name is Meera and Madhav. Share the profit amongst the partner in their profit sharing ratio, and in this quotient there is no information related to profit sharing ratio. When there was no information relating to profit sharing ratio, in that case we will share profit equally amongst the partner. So 96,445 divided by 2, so we get the amount 48,222.50. We can round up any one amount. Either we give one share to Meera or Madhav, or we can write this 50-50. Okay. Now this will distribute amongst the partner. Partners capital account credit side by profit and loss account amount 48,222.5. Here also 48,222.5. Total of this account, casting of partners capital account, when we total this amount, so we get 1,23,222.5. Here also 1,23,222.5. 1,23,222.5 minus 2,000. So Madhav balance is 1,21,222.5. And here in Meera 1,23,222.5 minus 33,500. So we get 1,19,722.5. So to balance carried down. This balance transferred to balance sheet liability side under the heading of capital account. Capital account, underline, write down Meera and Madhav. Meera's balance 1,19,722.5, and here 1,21,222.5. Total is 2,40,945. Now, balance sheet liability side outer column total is 3,30,445. Balance sheet asset total is 3,30,445. See, balance sheet total 3,30,445. Here also 3,30,445. So tally amount is 3,30,445. Here balance sheet tally. That means our question completed. If anybody having any doubt, so you can ask me. Practice